What's good, YouTube? So this is part two of my schizophrenic episode. Like shit, but this shit kind of gets a little crazy. But I'm just gonna get to it. So my bad. But so um, I get out of jail and then I hug my grandma like shit, and then see her husband sitting there, and then so I'm riding back. I'm going to my mom's house, and so I'm riding in a fishbowl. If you don't know what that means, it means you don't got like no tents or anything. So I feel like I think I'm already in this psychosis kind of state of mind. So um, I'm riding back and I'm already paranoid. Like I think someone's following me and stuff. And I feel like after they beat the shit out of me and shit, I kind of thought like correctional officers and like the government and like the task force and stuff. I thought they were like a gang. I thought they moved like a gang and stuff like that. So as I'm getting, so we on the way to my mom's house, and so like we driving, and then I just keep hearing all these crazy voices and all these like really disturbing voices, and so I remember we was at a red light, and then this one dude who was beside of us, he was in a Suburban truck, and he had like a red cap on. He had tinted windows and stuff, and like I thought he was kind of following me home, and then I don't know, it was just kind of weird. And then so my grandma's husband was driving, so then we finally get to the area that where I'm supposed to stay for the night. And mind you, I don't got my phone, so when I got raided, they took my phone, so I didn't have anything to even like do or anything like that. So I get to my mom's crib, and then I just kind of showed them where they beat the shit out of me in my private areas, and how it's like swelled up. It was like swelled up, like probably like that, like kind of where my pubes is. I know that's kind of descriptive, but it was kind of swelled up right there. And it was like that, and then so I showed my grandma and my mom that, and then I told them like my head was hurting and stuff because they beating my head and shit like that. So I told them that. And then I was like, yo, I gotta go to the hospital or something. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I'm just going crazy. And my bad. I thought I was like, I gotta go to the hospital and stuff. And then, so my mom, she had work, and then my sister wasn't there. And then we tried calling my sister, and then like it had like this weird voicemail or something. I don't know if it's actually a voicemail. I forgot to check. But so, I forget what I was saying. So I show my mom and stuff, the stuff, and then I told my head's hurt. I'm like, look, I go to the hospital, and well, I had work too, and then I was like, nah, I don't even want to go to work. Like that's not even on my mind or nothing like that. I was like, I just hell no. So I was like, yo, someone got to stay with me. Like I'm in a paranoid state right now. Like I can't be left alone at the house right now. So long story short, everyone ended up kind of leaving, and then I don't have my phone or nothing. I just have a tablet I didn't even use. So um, I'll get up. So I kind of like start setting. I'm really paranoid, so I start kind of setting up the crib to see if anyone like comes in or anything. So I kind of like open doors, make sure all the windows is locked. Bro, I'm really paranoid going through the whole house. I'm like getting set up so if anybody walks through like any door, that like I would hear it and stuff like that. And then here's another part of the story too. So I got booked on a gun charge, and then I had a gun in my name that my mom sold. So when I'm here alone, I'm just really paranoid. Well, I was really paranoid, and then I didn't have a gun, so I was like, I was kind of freaking out because I was hearing all this crazy stuff and seeing all these crazy things. So long story short, we we so my grandma's husband starts. He stays with me for the night. He says he's gonna stay with me, and then so we're chilling, and then I'll keep kind of like checking on him. I go downstairs, and he sees what I was doing. Like I was setting up the whole crib to see like if people were like come. It was weird, bro. I was really paranoid. And then so he's sitting on the couch reading a book, and then I'm just downstairs, just kind of walking around, pacing, doing whatever because I just don't know what's going on. I keep hearing all these crazy things, so. Then he tells me he pulls out this package of like it's like Benadryl or something, and then because I couldn't go to bed, I was like really in this constant psychosis state, and I was like And so he was like, well, take this. And so then I act like I take it. I kind of like cheek it, and then I just act like I take it, and then I don't. I go back downstairs, and then I go in this room, the room that I'm in right now. So I'm just chilling. I act like I took it. So he thinks I'm gonna like go to sleep. So a little time passes, and then I hear some voices outside. It was like it was sounding like some people that I knew that was outside. That was like I thought they were like egging the crib or something. Like it sounded like they was like egging the crib, and then so I go upstairs to go check on my grandma's husband, and his face is like really red, like his blood pressure was up. He's kind of older, so his face was really red, like his blood pressure was really up. And he says my name. Well, he says Ty, and he's like, that's not my actual name, but he was like Ty. Like he kind of says it like I have voice like Ty, and then like I think he got freaked out or something. I don't even know if that was something that actually happened or not, but I heard them voices outside, and then it sounded like people were at the house or something like that. So then he ends up, so then I go back downstairs, and then he ends up leaving. I hear him go out the front door, and I guess he's just like, fuck this. So he goes out the front door, and then shit starts getting a little crazy. So like I'm by myself now I'm really paranoid, and then I start hearing like I thought the government was trying to kill me. I thought like, you feel me, I thought there was a gang, so I thought they was coming after me. So I start hearing like I hear like drills getting like I thought like cameras were getting like drilled into my house and stuff, and I thought the police were just like trying to kill me and stuff like that, and I thought they were trying to watch my every move and shit, and I thought they had like what's that shit called? I don't know. I thought they could like I had like the thermal shit, like they could see me through my house and stuff and see what I'm doing every single one of my moves. I thought they were setting that shit up on the house, like on some Stuart Woods shit. If you ever read Stuart Woods books, but so I'm downstairs. I'm paranoid as shit. I keep going. I keep kind of pacing the whole house. I just keep walking around the whole house, and I'm like just seeing what's like, cause I keep hearing all this crazy stuff, and so then I just keep pacing around the house, and then I keep hearing like people like coming up to like they're like in the house or something. So this is where it gets to. I start hearing people like in the house while I'm downstairs, and so I kind of start freaking out, and then I, um I don't really know how to explain this shit like that. It's kind of hard for me. But some of it I really don't even remember most of it, honestly. But a lot of it, there's like some main points I guess I'll get to. But so I'm chilling downstairs, and then I hear like people come into the house, and I hear like guns getting loaded up, and they start yelling my name and stuff like that. And I just keep hearing guns get loaded up and stuff like that. So I'm in this room, and then so then I start beating on the walls and stuff. I start beating on my walls just everywhere. I'm like, get the fuck out my house. Like, and I was like, drop the guns, like, come see me, whatever. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yelling. And then so after I heard the guns, bro, I was kind of looking for like a gun that I had or something. I was like just looking to defend myself, looking for a weapon. So like I go out my room, and then at the top of the steps, I walk out, and then I see this big ass dude. It was kind of like the dude that beat on me from part one. If you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it. But it looked like that exact same dude was in my house at the top of the steps when I went out, and then I like looked at him, and it went to like I went to my hallway and then my bathroom. And then I start beating on the walls in the hallway and stuff, and I just keep beating. I'm like, get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, drop the guns, come see me like a man, and shit like that. But oh yeah, when I saw the dude, he said my dad was coming for me. So I was kind of freaked out by that. I was like, what the hell does that nigga mean? I was like, what's up with that? And then so I just kept saying like I thought like someone put out a hit on me or something, like there was a bounty on my head or something. So I'm like, so I keep beating on the walls. I'm like, yo, drop the guns, come see me like a man, come fight me, yo. And so I So I go back into my room and stuff, and everything is just like, well, I go back upstairs too, and then I was like looking around for people. I don't see nobody, but then I came back downstairs, and then I realized the thing behind me, that shit right there, it fell down. Like part of the ceiling fell down, and then I was like, shit, I ain't do that. It's like someone was just in my room, and then so I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I need to go to bed. So then I still had the Benadryl or whatever that my grandma's husband gave me. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go to bed. So I take that, and I like that shit. The shit off the ceiling was hanging. It was on my bed, and it was just chilling there. And I was like, yeah, I didn't do that. Like someone else did that. I was like, I don't know. I was I was freaked out. I thought someone was really in the house and stuff. Like multiple people were like in the house. I kept hearing crazy voices and stuff. And then so I remember there was a clock right beside me, and I hit the clock, and there was glass all over the carpet. So I remember I kept stepping in it. I was barefoot. I kept stepping in it, and so I'm trying to think what happened after this. So I keep hearing people, yeah, I just keep hearing just crazy shit. So then I think like they're outside waiting for me, like outside set up waiting for me. So I just like I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I should add to what I just said about what happened at the house. Um, I don't really think so, but so I'm really paranoid. I think they're outside waiting for me. So I grab the quickest clothes I can throw on. I throw on like a little puff coat, some pajamas, some with burnt holes in them, and then I didn't even throw any shoes on. I just threw on socks, and then so I walk outside with my hands up like that, and I walk outside, and then I see nobody's there. I just see my car. My car was just chilling there in the driveway, and then I don't see nobody there. So then I start booking it. I just straight start booking it. So then I don't even know where I'm gonna try and go. I was gonna go to this one female's house where like I know her back door. It doesn't lock or nothing, so I could just go in there. Thank God I didn't do that, because that would have been like breaking and entering. That would have been way worse. But so I'm running around. I think they're trailing. I keep hearing like, so I'm running, and then I stop and like for a little bit, and then like I keep, so then I heard some footsteps behind me, and I was like, oh shit. So I start booking it again, and then I kept thinking they was just following me the whole time. And then when I kept looking back, I kept seeing like red dots from like, I thought it was like a beam from a gun or something, bro. I thought they was just like trying to kill me and shit. So I'm just running, and then mind you, I didn't have my phone or nothing. When I got raided, they took my phone, and then I didn't have no extra phone or nothing. So I'm running, and I keep seeing these red dots and stuff like that. I think it's like on the back of my head. I think they try and like really shoot me or something. So then I keep running and running, and I finally make it to like this water tower area and then this development. So when I'm walking down the street, the lights kind of light up as I'm walking by, and they go right back down, like as they go right back to like pitch dark. And that's when I knew like I was seeing some crazy shit. But so I ended up just laying in someone's like backyard, in like a townhouse backyard. So it's just really just like a little fence area. So I really just sit down right in their backyard, and then I'm just chilling there for a while. I don't even know like what to do or like where to go or anything. So I'm just chilling in their backyard for the longest, just sitting down, just trying to figure out what to do. And then I didn't have a drink this whole time, so whatchamacallit. So I'm sitting there for a while, and then I see a red dot just out of nowhere just come through like where I'm at. And then I saw like when I got raided, I saw that the big van, I saw that shit pull up too, and I was like, oh hell no. So I just start booking it and booking it. So I finally get out of that area, and then I start walking the main streets. I'm on the main streets. I think cars are trying to like run me over and stuff. Every car I see, I'm passing. I'm like hiding behind like telephone poles and shit, like trying to duck it, because I think they try to run me over and shit like that. I just thought everyone was trying to kill me and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was like a bounty on my head. So like, so I finally keep walking and walking. And then when I'm walking, I see like the big ass, there's this thing in my town. It's like this like power plant thing. So I see it and I was just like, I don't know. I kept hearing voices and they said, just keep swimming. And I was like on some Nemo shit. But it was like, just keep swimming. So I was like following that. And then so I finally make it to a fucking 7-Eleven, which there was a Wendy's right beside it, so I should have just really just went to the Wendy's, but I went into the 7-Eleven, and then there was a cop across the street. Well, I think yeah, there was a cop across the street at the Dairy Queen, just chilling there the whole time. And then so I walk in, and then I I needed a drink because I was just thirsty as shit. That's why I walked in there. I was like, I'm just gonna go get a drink. And I didn't even think about it. I don't have no money on me or nothing. So then I was like, fuck it. So I just go get a drink and I start sipping it and I start drinking it. And then I literally go up to the front and then I just like walk out and I start walking out and they're like, really, you're not gonna pay for that? And like, you're just gonna walk out. I was like hearing so much shit. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize. So they start calling, I hear them start calling the cops or whatever because I was stealing. So then I put I stole a little Snapple tea and then it was like red or whatever. And I put it on the ground, and I saw the cop across the street, so I thought I was already hit, and then I thought the cop was going. I thought cops and like the government were trying to kill me, so I thought he was gonna run me over. So walk out the store with my hands up. He's